We are Reading's hip-hop station, the all-new Loud 98.5 P's new home of the Breakfast Club. You're getting loud with H VIDAL, and we are closing out Women's History Month, and all week long, we're going to be shining the spotlight on some powerful forces right here in our city of Reading. Now, this young lady that is here right now, she is a force on the front lines. In fact, she is the secretary for the NAACP of Reading, carrying the torch for justice and empowerment. And on top of that, she's a dedicated board member for the Berks Coalition to End Homelessness, fighting for the dignity and stability of our neighbors. Beautiful people, she is an unsung hero in our city. In my humble opinion, I absolutely adore her, and I wanted to take this moment to give you your flowers. Loud family, please give a massive welcome to the incredible Jennifer Hanf. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Jen, good to see you.
You nervous?
Oh, just a little. Woke me up a bit.
All right, so we're going to get into a few questions, all right? In relations to the NAACP and community roots. Now, as the secretary of the NAACP of Reading, you're connected to a powerful, powerful legacy of civil rights and advocacy. What does it mean to you to carry that torch, and how do you see the work of the NAACP directly influencing and empowering our young people and the culture of our city of Reading?
Well, the NAACP has a legacy that began in 1909, and we're still strong. We're growing stronger. I think there's such a growing need, sustained and growing need for this organization that reaches out to people of all ages, but especially works with young people on many fronts. We try to educate, we try to empower young people to go on and pursue their education, to vote,
right,
to be involved in their communities, to heal themselves and to give back. It's just so important.
I gotta ask you this, and this is off script. What inspired you to become a part of the NAACP?
That's a good question. I was raised as a Quaker in the city of Reading.
Okay.
And grew up during the civil rights movement, and I was able to see the hatred and the bigotry as a young person, that was so prevalent, and to be horrified by what we as people, and I'm a white person, saw, and I saw so much bigotry among my own people.
Yeah. And
I said to my parents, I want to go down to Montgomery. And they said, no, not at the age of 13. They weren't letting me have that. But it empowered me to stay in touch with the community. I helped with the campaign for, Jesse Jackson.
Oh, wow.
And so with that, sometimes we would go into other places, like up to Pottstown to put signs up. We would meet in churches and try to get people activated so that they would vote and get involved in this campaign. And with that, I actually, believe it or not, I met some of the people very early on that I then met again when I got involved with the NAACP. And what brought me to the NAACP this time as a member was just my desire to connect. I was starting a group called Upending Racism out of my church, and it brought a lot of different people from different backgrounds, and what I needed was a lot of support. I needed, voices. I needed to sustain what I was trying to do, and I kept that up until COVID. But I joined NAACP right away, and just felt like it was a place that I wanted to be. And the more I was there, the more welcoming people were, the more I got to know them as family. So here I am.
We truly appreciate you. We truly appreciate you as a community. So let's switch gears. Let's talk about the fight against homelessness. Now, your role on the Berks Coalition to End Homelessness
is a committee member.
As a committee member?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not the board per se.
Okay, you're a committee member.
I'm a
Gotcha.
committee member in what is called the Housing Access Committee.
Okay.
Which is our purpose is to work on ways to ensure that the very, very limited resources that we actually do have in Reading are fairly distributed, that everyone has access to that. And there's so many problems that exist, such as a young man that's raising a child by himself. There is no place in our community for them to go together and stay together. That's outrageous, that would, we don't have enough resources.
Right.
So what we try to do is to create the best, possible outcome we can with what we have, and even to educate people who are providers. So we have, I can't quote statistics very well, but I believe it's about 7,000 people, individuals, human beings who are above and beyond our capacity to provide services for the unhoused.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I don't love it. I mean, that's just...
No, I mean, I love that the fact that you know that, and I love the fact that you are just in the fact that you are in the trenches.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind.
Not so much as those. I mean, I have so much privilege, but people like Jared Stump, who's working with the veterans, unhoused veterans, like the people that go every day,
right?
Like the people who do street medicine. Are so powerful.
I'm familiar with them. I'm
right?
familiar with them,
yeah.
yes. I used to work at the Hope Rescue Mission, so I'm very, very familiar with that organization. And I was on those front lines many years ago, working at the Hope Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
Just working with that demographic and population. It's much needed.
It's an ongoing thing. And what we really want to do is get the community in general more involved so that we can do a better job.
Right.
Some of this is lifting up our own community. As we see in this world, we don't have the same kind of resources coming our way. We have to kind of stand up ourselves too.
That's right.
In ways, so churches, organizations, civil organizations like the NAACP and other groups, we all have to work together.
Absolutely. Just in case you're tuning in, we're Reading's hip hop station, the all new Loud 98.5. Getting Loud with H VIDAL. I have Jennifer Hanf in the building, celebrating Women's History Month. Closing it out, right? Women in Action, Personal Journey. Now, it's Women's History Month. We're closing it out, and you, my dear, are a prime example of a woman leading change. Who were the unsung heroes or mentors, especially women, who inspired your journey?
I had an English teacher who believed in me even when I was forced to leave high school.
Wow.
I was a teenage mom, and at that time you were just expelled from school. But she believed in me, and even though I couldn't go to graduation, I won a little prize.
Okay.
In English. And they had to announce my name, but she gave me hope. That's the one person I can think of right now that and there's so many others.
Well, shout out to Jen Hanf's former, you said English teacher?
English teacher, yeah.
And where did you go to school?
I went to school in Hamburg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a school.
I can only imagine.
In 1970, it was a school.
Oh, I can only imagine. That's a whole other talk show.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some good people there too, of course.
No doubt. I got some friends out in Hamburg. All right, I got some quick rapid fire questions because we got to wrap it up. All right, what are your go-to songs that's on your playlist that might light that fire and just kind of get you charged up and pumped up?
Well, I'm a senior listener to music, and I would say MC Hammer, Can't Touch Me.
Stop playing! Can't touch this. You like MC Hammer? I used to love MC Hammer.
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And nobody can touch you because nobody can do what you do. I have not met a Jennifer Hanf in my life. You are one of a kind. So is that fair to say he's your favorite rapper?
I don't know. I mean, I just picked him, just because I like his sound.
Jennifer, I appreciate you for stopping by, taking time out of your day. I know you got a lot going on. If anybody wanted to reach out to you, maybe ask some questions or whatever, is there any way that anybody can contact you, an email or social media? How do they get in touch with you?
Simplest way to get in touch with me is to email readingnaacp@gmail.com, because as a secretary, I monitor that email. Mm-hmm. And so if you want to reach anyone in the NAACP or if you want to reach me, I'll get that. I look at that just about every day.
Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you celebrating Women's History Month. Round of applause for Jennifer Hanf. Definitely appreciate you. You have a wonderful day and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. You have a great day too.
Thank you.